Hey, my girlfriend told me I shouldn't do this, but I feel like I got to give you guys a little bit of a warning before we get started. This is going to be a bit of a different talk than I usually give, a bit more personal, but just something that I feel like I really need to say. Recently, I would say more broadly in Bitcoin, but specifically for my career, I've spent a lot of time on Wall Street. I've co-founded a new company, it's called 21, and Wall Street and a lot of billionaires and big deals and big business or politicians and presidents and government. But that's not really who I am. I'm part of the youth. I'm not a 60-year-old billionaire. I'm not Jerome Powell, Jamie Dimon, Donald Trump, right? I mean, these older guys that I watch make decisions, and I find it hard to relate to them. And I think that there's a story for my generation and those that are younger than me that isn't necessarily told. And I think that there's a way I want the world to view Bitcoin that isn't necessarily about compound annual growth rate or billions of dollars or getting rich. So I'll start out with chapter 1, some millennials manifesto. So this is a talk about the cost of our inheritance as the youth. This is me. So I'm the founder and CEO of Strike. I'm the founder and CEO of 21. But I'm also young, man. I'm a millennial by like 12 months. And this was me. This is my coding boot camp graduation. So that's my dad, my stepmom, and I. I was texting my stepmom, and I was like, I'm going to give this really personal talk, and do you have any fun photos? And she said, you should show everyone that you grew up on Bitcoin. So everyone's probably seen like the Andreas Antonopoulos empty rooms of what was it like to be in Bitcoin in 2013. There's a first-person photo. That was me in 2014, listening to Andreas in a room of about 20 people. I'm staring at a massive crowd in Europe right now. This was my first ever Bitcoin keynote. It was in 2015 in a bar. So I'm so blessed, man. I really appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, my first Bitcoin keynote, there were about 4 people in the crowd, and 3 of them were my family. So shout out to that one guy. I don't know where you are. This was Christmas for me and my family in 2013. All of these phones, these are our phones as kids, and those are gift cards we loaded up with Bitcoin. So my dad probably spent generational wealth on some shoes for us. But the point of these slides is, I'm younger than Michael Saylor, man. I'm younger than Jamie Dimon. I'm younger than Jerome Powell. I'm younger than Donald Trump. I grew up as a college dropout that was lucky enough to have access to computers and the internet and, the Western American dream of, optimism and opportunity. And I had access to an iPhone in 2013 with Bitcoin on it. It's not a bad time to be alive. This, though, was also my childhood. This is a chart. This is the number of teenage suicides. If you notice, it goes up as time's gone on. This is the number of adolescent overdose deaths. It's gone up as time has gone on. How many kids out there watching, maybe at home, I'll look at the camera. How many of you guys have had to bury a classmate friend? I have. I see some hands in the crowd. How many of your buddies accidentally took fentanyl and killed themselves? Mine have. I see some hands out in the crowd. All of my friends are in debt, bad debt, trap debt. when we're 18, oh, you want to go learn how to be a teacher? You want to go learn how to be a businessman? You want to go learn how to be an artist? Take on $250,000 of debt to go to Harvard. You want to drive a car? Debt. You want to operate your daily expenses? Debt. You want to own a home? Debt. And so it's weird. You know, my generation, technology, opportunity, you know, we're part of the West, UK, Europe, America. But it just feels like there's something really, really wrong. And I know that my generation feels it. And sometimes when we go and we watch TV and we watch people like Jamie Dimon, it's beyond the point of, you know, making fun of the suits and stuff and wearing a hoodie. It's painful.